Democrats are clutching their pearls and other things over President Trump's health. It's pretty rich after most of Washington covered up for Joe Biden, staring in his own version or starring in his own version of Weekend at Bernie's. Now those same folks are doing wellness checks on President Trump. Leading the wellness checks is the New York Times. Some of their recent headlines: shorter days, signs of fatigue. Trump faces realities of aging in office. Trump's approval ratings have declined, so has his vigor. Trump appears to fight sleep during cabinet meeting. Trump fired back on Truth Social. There has never been a president that has worked as hard as me. My hours are the longest. My results are among the best. I actually believe it is seditious, perhaps even treasonous, for the New York Times and others to constantly do fake reports in order to libel and demean the President of the United States. President of the United States in capital letters. With us now, Tia Mitchell, Washington Bureau Chief for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Mary Margaret Olohan, White House correspondent for the Daily Wire. Ladies, welcome. Mary Margaret, it's always like President Trump to just sort of tone down the temperature, the rhetoric, and just sort of leave some subtlety there. This is my question, and I say this as somebody who has covered Trump and Obama and Biden. There is a point that the amount of news that Donald Trump puts out is unlike, and the pace at which it happens is unlike any other president, I think, in modern times.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm there every day. This is a president that is constantly on the move. He's all over the world. He's signing executive orders. He's calling out his enemies. He's traveling, as he would tell you.
He's doing 2-hour press conferences.
Oh, he is.
And 2-hour rallies.
3-hour cabinet meetings. So, you know, when he dozes off, if that's the worst offense we can think of, well, then, I mean, we're in a pretty good spot, I think. But at the same time, you know, he's looking at what was going on during the Biden presidency. He's looking at how these reporters handled the Biden presidency. And I think he's kind of angry to look at the disparity in the treatment, and that's causing him to pop off, as they say, on Truth Social.
With subtlety and charm during this holiday season. The New York Times statement to NewsNation: Americans deserve in-depth reporting and regular updates about the health of the leaders they elect. Mr. Trump welcomed our reporting on the age and fitness of his predecessors. We're applying the same journalistic scrutiny to his vitality. If there had been reporting on the age and fitness of Joe Biden, that would be noteworthy. There wasn't a lot from the New York Times. Tia, to you, where is the press corps, you think, in the arc? And I see this of following the same playbook from 2017, 2018, 2019 of how they cover Trump. Has the coverage of Trump generally changed, do you think?
So I think, first of all, there was reporting on Joe Biden's aging and fitness for the job. But I do think that after the disastrous debate that really exposed how badly things had gotten behind the scenes, a lot of journalists and journalism organizations did some soul searching and said, we've got to do better, because maybe we were too willing to believe the narrative that the White House was putting out. So now they're doing better, and people are saying, well, how dare you now give us better reporting on whether our aging president has concerns?
So you believe that the same reporting standard was used for Trump?
I just said they want to do better. I said they want to do better. I also believe that journalists have always struggled with how to cover Donald Trump because he is such a different type of president. And so there's always been struggle about do you cover everything? Do you take everything live? How far do you push? Are we being too hard? Are we being too soft? Should we platform him? Should we not? There's always been this level of debate on the proper way to cover such an unprecedented president. Sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we got to improve. But that's the point. Do we want journalists to be better and fair? And I think, I mean, we're arguing about whether it's the same.
Yeah, I hear you. The flip side to this, I think, is the way Trump responds and the way the coverage is. And I'll give you the last 30 seconds. I saw tonight breathless entire segments on the seditious, maybe treason comment on Truth Social. Is there any realization, you think, of the White House press corps of why President Trump does this? Because he loves the freak out segments on the other networks that then drives coverage in the way he wants.
Absolutely. The president knows that if he talks in this manner, it's going to cause more excitement. It's going to get more attention. And respectfully, I'd have to disagree. I would say the last press corps did not cover the Biden administration and Biden's decline until that debate, and then they had to cover their butts and show that they were actually taking this seriously. President Trump saw all of that. He has to deal with it now, and that's why he's so angry.
Now, ask Alex Thompson what happened when he did cover Joe Biden. Ladies, thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.